Welcome back to Heart to Horizon, where we explore deep topics around personal growth, healing, and becoming the best versions of ourselves. Today, I want to talk about something crucial to anyone embarking on a self-improvement journey: the transformative nature of personal healing, and the difficult yet necessary periods of change that come with it. This episode is for anyone who's ever felt that yearning for change, whether it's peace, alignment, or simply a better life, and has found themselves faced with unexpected upheaval. Maybe you're already familiar with this experience. You decide you want more for yourself, more peace, more authenticity, more joy. You start setting goals, working on self-love, and making changes in your habits. But instead of immediate peace, what comes first? Chaos. Things start to fall apart. Relationships shift, emotions you've buried rise to the surface, and the life you once felt comfortable in begins to unravel. It feels hard, maybe even impossible at times, and you might question if you're on the right path. Let me assure you, you are. This hard phase is a crucial part of the healing process, and it is completely natural. The nature of transformation, why things fall apart. When we choose to seek peace or alignment, it initiates a process that removes anything no longer serving our highest good. Often, these things are closely tied to our sense of comfort or identity. As a result, the familiar structures in our life, people, habits, beliefs, and situations that no longer fit who we're becoming, start to fall away. This falling away is an essential part of the transformation. It's like a snake shedding its skin. For a while, it's uncomfortable, raw, and exposed. But the snake can't grow into its next larger version of itself without first releasing the old skin. The same goes for us. When we seek peace, we have to let go of everything that disrupts that peace, and sometimes, that means facing discomfort. This phase of upheaval isn't a sign of failure. It's a sign that the healing is working. Change is always uncomfortable, and personal growth requires us to step outside of our comfort zones. It requires us to trust that what is falling apart isn't meant to come with us on our journey forward. But how do we navigate this difficult phase? How do we trust the process when everything feels like it's falling apart? Focusing on one area of life at a time. One practical way to approach this is to focus on transforming one area of your life at a time. It's tempting to want to overhaul everything at once: your health, your relationships, your career, but that can be overwhelming. When you focus on one area at a time, it allows you to give your full energy and attention to that space, making the changes more effective. Let's say, for example, that you're working on your emotional health. You're trying to heal old wounds, release limiting beliefs, and cultivate self-love. As you focus on this area, you might notice that certain relationships begin to shift. Maybe some people start to pull away, or maybe you feel the need to distance yourself from others who don't support your healing journey. This is part of the process. It's important to remind yourself that focusing on healing one part of your life doesn't mean that other areas won't improve. In fact, as you heal emotionally, you'll start to see shifts in all areas of your life: your relationships, your career, even your physical health. Healing isn't compartmentalized, it's holistic. But by starting with one area, you give yourself the space and grace to fully experience the changes happening in that part of your life. Embrace the changes that arise. As you begin this process of healing and transformation, it's critical to embrace the changes that come up, even when they're unexpected or uncomfortable. Sometimes, we have a vision of what healing looks like. Maybe we imagine that it will be peaceful, serene, and easy. But often, healing is messy. It brings up old emotions, reveals hidden patterns, and challenges us to face things we've been avoiding. When this happens, it's easy to want to resist. We might cling to the familiar, even if it's no longer serving us, because it feels safe. But resisting change only prolongs the discomfort. Instead, embrace it. Allow yourself to feel the emotions that come up, even if they're painful. Sit with the discomfort. Remind yourself that this is all part of the process. You're shedding the old, making space for the new. Trust that these changes are guiding you toward a higher version of yourself, one that is more aligned, more authentic, and more at peace. Finding joy in the process. Transformation isn't just about enduring the hard moments, it's also about finding joy along the way. Even in the midst of upheaval, there are always moments of joy, peace, and beauty. Maybe it's the small things, a walk in nature, a deep conversation with a friend, or a moment of silence in the morning. These moments can serve as anchors, reminding you of the light even when the journey feels dark. Finding sources of joy and support during your healing journey is essential. You don't have to go through this alone. Reach out to people who support your growth, whether it's friends, family, or a community that shares your values. Surround yourself with positivity, whether through books, podcasts, like this one, or other forms of inspiration. Joy isn't something we have to wait for until we've arrived at our healed selves. It's something we can cultivate along the way. Embracing the process, you are moving forward. One of the most challenging yet empowering aspects of the healing journey is recognizing that every step is moving you closer to your best self. Even when it feels like everything is falling apart, each challenge and painful moment is playing a role in shaping the person you're becoming. Trusting this process can be difficult, especially when the end goal isn't clear. It requires faith in yourself and the understanding that what's meant for you will stay, while what no longer serves you will naturally fall away. Embracing this trust helps you release the need for control and accept the journey for what it is, a path to greater peace, alignment, and fulfillment. Practical steps for navigating the healing process. So, how can we navigate this process with more ease and grace? Let's break it down into a few practical steps. 1. Set clear intentions. Start by defining clear intentions for what you want to heal or change in your life. Whether it's your emotional health, relationships, or career, be specific about the areas you want to improve. When you have clarity, it becomes easier to focus your efforts and move toward your goals with purpose. 2. Create space for reflection. Healing requires self-awareness. Create space in your life for reflection, whether through journaling or simply taking quiet walks. This will help you process the emotions and changes that arise. 3. Release what no longer serves you. As you go through the process of transformation, certain habits, beliefs, and even people may no longer align with your new path. Letting go can be painful, but it's necessary for growth. Trust that by releasing what no longer serves you, you're making space for something better. 4. Focus on gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful tool for shifting your perspective. Even when things feel chaotic, find something to be grateful for. This practice can help anchor you in the present moment and remind you of the beauty in the process. 5. Take one step at a time. Healing doesn't happen overnight. Be patient with yourself and take things one step at a time. Celebrate the small victories and trust that each step is bringing you closer to your highest self. Closing thoughts, the peace on the other side. The healing journey is not easy, but it is worth it. On the other side of the discomfort, the chaos, and the falling away is a life that is more aligned, more peaceful, and more fulfilling. By embracing the changes, trusting the process, and focusing on one area of life at a time, you can navigate this journey with more ease and grace. Remember, you are not alone. Every challenge you face is a step toward your highest self, and every moment of discomfort is a sign that you're growing. Trust that you are being guided, that the universe is supporting you, and that the peace you seek is already on its way. Thank you for joining me today on Heart to Horizon. I hope this episode has given you the tools and inspiration you need to continue your healing journey with confidence and grace. If you found this episode helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so we can continue exploring these important topics together. Until next time, keep shining, keep growing, and keep trusting your path.